How you doing? I'm Dr. Paul Dyer. I'm going to do a little bit of a podcast, video cast, about something I wrote this morning that I pushed out on Twitter and all my social media. So I'll read it to you so you can see what I'm talking about if you have not read it. So as I rushed for my written expression about my touch of recent events, as I was teaching a child, expressed hope and possibilities. I hope you heard about another mass killings. So my antithesis on what is the understanding, no, not the understanding of the shooter or the boy, but the understanding of the untouched by the individuals who paid no attention to others unless it's directly associated or related to their life. This noxious thinking hurts the child and the continuance of the killing in mass or single form. If you understand the laws of nature and these actions of life are explained to you, then you forgo the cognitive, social, and morality. It is confusing when you sway like a large ocean after a moon rises and sets. We as humans have really one choice, and that is action of choice. And the other things afterwards is the dependence on the conditions and the properties and the variances and the internal conditions of the point of the eternal existence in the body. In emotional education, understanding the connection to all things internal and external, these things learned will surpass your need for selfish acts or non-action. So please feel, learn, know, understand, and do something. So I got some comments understanding that this is something that isn't easily understood. From what I'm meaning is that, what do I mean by, if you understand the laws of nature laws meaning that things happen because it happens because that's the way the universe works. So if you understand these laws, and that's the only laws you understand, of these actions, then and this is how it's explained to you, then you forgo cognitive. That means your thought process on the action of actions. Yes, the way nature works is that the laws of nature has a balance, but we are thinking human beings, and the thinking human beings part of that has to be a cognitive development of connection to what's going on. Social laws are developed by the majority. Okay, so it's pretty understood. Morality is also defined by a collective group of assumed understanding. You have a moral clause in your family that's different than a moral clause of your friendships that you have. So morality is developed among the masses. But if you're only allowing one rule or one law to create your association to your understanding of what things are and are not, well, that's your disconnect with people in life. And of course, when it says, not of course, but we as humans have a choice, and the choice is the action of choice. But after you choose, if you don't understand the dependency on the condition, what I mean is that if you don't understand where you are in your life and understand how it affects you because of where you are in your life, being a male, being a woman, being of age, this social status, that social status, being depressed at that time, these dependencies of the conditions of the state of your life that you're in is how you're receiving it. This also confuses you. That's why I say it confuses you like a moon rises and sets. Because when the moon rises and sets, it has a pull, a negative pull and a positive pull in the ocean. Well, your state of life has a pull, positive or negative, on what you're thinking and how you're seeing things on a daily basis. If this is not understood and you are doing it, then you're causing conflict in your life. We have to practice, we have to train, and we have to be educated. Then, as we feel we can do what we are. You're going to always do what you are. You're going to always be what you want to be. That is okay. But just understand what you are. Understand why it affects you or why it doesn't affect you. Because in this world, in this trauma, with all the killings, the floods, and the disasters, they are going to continue to happen. But it's we as a community of humans and cognitive developed beings, that we can feel, associate, and protect and heal. I hope this helps. Namaste.